This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium out and about. This Infinium out and about is entitled Your Life as a Slave versus Your Life as a MGTOW. Now, my MGTOW brothers, I'm here at a boat ramp in one of the city parks in the area that I live in, and even though it's a little bit cloudy and gray, it is a peaceful and tranquil day. I used to come to this place a lot just to sit and meditate and just think about things, but I haven't been able to get out here lately because I've been so busy. But my MGTOW brothers, I want to set up a scenario for you of what your life would be if you are a slave to the feminist plantation state versus what your life would be if you are a MGTOW. So starting with your life as a slave, and you'll have to forgive my impressions. I am not a good impressionist, but this is what you will hear when you cohabitate with or marry a woman. What do you mean you're going out for a walk? I didn't give you permission to go out for a walk. You need to do what you need to do. You need to get the groceries in. You need to take the garbage out. You need to do this and do that. What do you mean you want kids? I told you you need to have a vasectomy because I don't want kids right away. I want my freedom as a woman. I want to have my life the way it is. Even though we are married, I don't want kids right away. What do you mean you're having a hobby? You're spending a lot of money on something that doesn't need to be done. You don't need to be doing that. That's childish. That's not something you should be doing. What do you mean you're going out with the boys? No, you can't do that. You have to stay inside and do what you need to do. You need to take care of me. I am your priority. I am the thing of your life. You're not supposed to do that. What do you mean you're going to go downtown to get another car or something like that? I didn't give you permission to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that. What do you mean you're not going to trade your Honda for a Lexus? What do you mean you're not going to do that? I told you you have to have a Lexus because you need to step up your game. You have to have a Lexus to stay with me. I told you that. I made that clear to you when we got married, that you need to step up your game in order to be with me. What do you mean you're not going to give up your job as a blue-collar worker? What do you mean? I don't care what you're making. You are supposed to be a office worker, a white-collar worker, so we can have prestige. I told you that I did not like gas ovens. I like electric ovens. I told you that. Why did you do that? What do you mean you were trying to surprise me? That's not a surprise. That's making things worse. I told you what I wanted. I told you that I did not like French door refrigerators. I like side-by-side. I told you that. I told you that. What do you mean that you just want to sit by yourself and have a peace and quiet? You had a hard day. I had a hard day too. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? I told you I was going out with the girls. I need a girls' night out. I don't care what you say. I am going on a girls' night out, and we're going to take a weekend, and we're going to do what we want to do. You have to suck up and get with the program. What do you mean you don't like what I'm wearing? What do you mean I want to wear this, and I will do as I want to do? What do you mean I can't go downtown with the girls and have a drink or have a martini? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You are restricting my freedom. You are telling me that I can't do anything and say anything in this marriage. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I told you before that if you don't take the garbage out right and put the can out right, I am going to divorce you. I am going to leave you. I told you if you don't get us a bigger house, I am going to divorce you. I am going to leave you. I told you that. I told you. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I told you that Jim and Barbara down the block have a bigger house than we do. We have to keep up with the Joneses. We have to get a bigger house. I don't care what you say. I don't care that you say that we can't afford it. You need to get another job then. I told you to get out of that blue-collar job and get a white-collar job. I told you that. I told you that. What do you mean you want to save up and try to have a future? You need to go out and get that 4K TV. You need to, I told you I wanted a 50-inch 4K TV. I want to watch Sex and the City in 4K. I can't do it with this shabby TV that you have. What do you mean? What do you mean you just want to have a cup of coffee in peace? What do you mean? What do you mean? Now, let's do a rewind and your life as a MGTOW. My MGTOW brothers, you can see there's a big difference. That quiet, that stillness, the peace and tranquility that the MGTOW philosophy affords you. Again, it is profound in nature, and no matter what any simp, any female overlord says to you, any person like my sister would say to me that I would need to go out and run out and find a single mother with her health funds and marry her. No matter what these people say to you, these women say to you, these simps say to you, the peace, the tranquility, the freedom of the MGTOW philosophy, as I've said before over and over again, has an incalculable price to it. And my brothers, again, there is no benefit to you to either cohabitate with or to marry women in this day and age. I want you to remember that as you think upon the few minutes of peace that was recorded in this video, just with the birds and the geese singing and everything. Think about those things, my brothers. And think about all of the things that these women want you to give up in terms of getting off of the MGTOW road. Well, with that being said, my brothers, again, this is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium out and about. My MGTOW brothers, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW road, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.